Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Praveen. Welcome. To commemorate the birth anniversary of Maulana Abdul Kalam Azad, the first Education Minister of independent India, the 11th of November is observed as National Education Day. An investment in knowledge pays the best interest, said the American statesman and writer Benjamin Franklin. This quiz on philosophers of education will help you update your knowledge. Each question will be displayed on a slide and you will have 10 seconds to answer. If you answer correctly, you will get 10 points. The slide following will provide a clue to the question, and again you will have 10 seconds to answer. This time, if you answer, you will get only 5 points. After each question, the answer will be displayed. There are 14 questions, so you can score a maximum of 140 points. Those taking the quiz on the day of launch, that is 11 a.m. Indian Standard Time on the 11th of November, you can type the answer in real time along with those who participate. So wishing you all good luck. Now, if you're ready, we will begin. Question number 1. To acquire genuine knowledge, he believed we have to destroy the illusion that we already comprehend the world perfectly. Who is he? As a philosopher, he declined to accept payment for his work with students. A jury found that he corrupted the youth. The answer: Socrates. We are moving on to the next question. Question number 2. A person designed similar manipulative materials for development of the child. Who is it? It was a comprehensive educational approach from birth to adulthood based on the observation of children's needs in a variety of cultures all around the world. Well, the answer: Maria Montessori. We are moving on to the next question. Question number 3. We teach the child geography and rob him of his earth. We teach him grammar and rob him of his language. The child hungers for music and dance, but we thrust a load of facts into his reluctant brain. This is the tragedy of Western education. Who said this? In 1940, Oxford University honored him with Doctorate of Literature. It was he who painted this. The answer: Rabindranath Tagore. We're moving on to the next question. Question number 4. This is a famous opening line of a book by a philosopher. Everything is good as it leaves the hands of the author of things. Everything degenerates in the hands of man. What is the title of this famous book? The book became a bestseller in Europe. During the French Revolution, the book served as the inspiration for what became a new national system of education in France. The answer, Emily by Rousseau. We are moving on to the next question. Question number 5. His plan for the ideal society or person required human knowledge and an educational program, whose plan is referred to here. The following conversation is a clue. It's obvious hysteria is caused by a wandering womb. Where does the womb go, Hippocrates? You ask too many questions, just like that annoying Socrates guy. The answer, Plato. We are moving on to the next question. Question number 6. I wish to wrest education from the outworn order of doddering old teaching hags, as well as from the new-fangled order of cheap, artificial teaching tricks, and entrust it to the eternal powers of nature itself. Whose words are these? He had a concern with equilibrium between elements, head, hands, and heart, and the dangers of attending to just one. The answer, Pestalozzi. We are moving on to the next question. Question number 7. Too much education involves banking, the educator making deposits in the educatee. Whose words are these? His pedagogy of hope inspired many people. The answer, Paulo Freire. The next question coming up. Question number 8. According to him, learning was active and schooling unnecessarily long and restricted. Who is he? His philosophy of education helped forward the progressive education movement and spawned the development of experiential education. Schools, he thought, should focus on judgment rather than knowledge. The answer, John Dewey. Question number 9. He believed there was only one truth. The light of reason must summit in obedience to the will of God. This was his fundamental pedagogical and pansophic principle. Who is he? He is deemed the father of modern education. His book, The School of Infancy, 1631, focuses on the early years of the child's education. The answer, Comenius. We're moving on to the next question. Question number 10. Whose words are these? The schools and colleges are really a factory for turning out clerks for government. The canker has so eaten into the society that in many cases the only meaning of education is a knowledge of English. He believed literacy in itself is no education. Experience gained in 2 schools under my control has taught me that punishment does not purify. If anything, it hardens children. The answer, Mahatma Gandhi. Question number 11. Whose philosophy of education is encompassed by the following 4 basic components: free self-activity, creativity, social participation, and motor expression? He is best known as the originator of the kindergarten system. His original concern was the teaching of young children through educational games in the family. The answer, Froebel. Question number 12. Education should be directed to self-preservation, care of offspring, preparing adults to enjoy nature, literature, fine arts, prepared to be good citizens. Knowledge of science is worth more than any other knowledge. Who said this? He believed learning is a synthesis of all thought, and good training of the senses is necessary to observe accurately. The answer, Spencer. We're moving on to the next question. Question number 13. According to him, suffering is an inherent part of existence. That the origin of suffering is ignorance, and the main symptoms of that ignorance are attachment and craving. That attachment and craving can be ceased. Who is he? His eightfold path: right understanding, right thought, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, right concentration, drew many followers. The answer: Gautama Buddha. Right. So we are moving on to the last question. Question number 14. The aim of his logical treatises was to develop a method of reasoning by means of which it would be possible to learn everything there is to know about reality. Who is he? In his view, the lives of individual human beings are invariably linked together in social context. The answer: Aristotle. Well, with that, we come to the end of this quiz. Thank you all for participating.